Yes, yes, hello. All right. So, played the better part of yesterday, so I made a lot of progress. It was slow, ran around scavenging. Nothing major happened, so. But now, I am. Got my cruise, I got quite a bit of money, and most of that is just from the station. Like, I've been doing just scavenging to get the perk. Where is it? Not that one. Well, I got those ones. This one. I got that one, and then of course I got this one, 20 assaults, and then Galactic Tycoon. Everything was pretty easy. The defense thing, it stays actually fairly well. Okay, let me put that in perspective. It stays fairly easy for me because look at all these people up here, and I got these two jump gates right here. The first time I streamed, I was asking about this. I was thinking, does the population change? It sure does. I don't remember if it was just high or medium, but now it's extremely high. Actually, there's not as many right now, but usually this place is completely packed, and when the pirates attack, they usually get ganked by a lot of other people. The other plus side is I put out a new building and someone else can build it for me, so keep that in mind. It's kind of a plus and minus. It's hard to get around though. I imagine once I move to a bigger sector, it's not going to be as easy because I won't have these guys. I mean, they're kind of in the way too though, but I've killed a couple civilians just because they were under the crosshair at the wrong time. So, gosh, did I have this ship or did I get this yesterday? I don't remember. That's my new ship, which will soon be my own ship. I just got to decide if I want to get a Titan or if I want to get the Artemis. Either way, I can't find them, so it doesn't matter too much right now. I don't know if there's anything I figured out. I've gotten most of my money from organic matter. Right here, selling that. Oh, let's watch these guys. Oh, he's gone. And these aren't the official attacks either. These are just. This is one of the things that I kind of dislike the. Oops. He came awfully close to killing my dude. I would have been very upset. Alright, let's see. I don't have any port. See? My buddy's coming up and repairing for me. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying, little bird? Well, either way, I'm thinking about moving to the new. Oh yes, that's right. I got most of my profit off of organics. It's either organics or drone parts that I've been selling, plus I'd be selling anything extra I have, like I pick up missile and cannon that can go, because I'm out of that. Stuff I'd loot that I don't want, I just throw up on here. And I hear coffee is pretty good. So you get its base price is $4.80. What's the base price for the organic matter? So it's 200 more, roughly. Question is, doesn't get produced there. It could gets produced here, which means I'd have to make another agri farm. And what does it take? It takes one ice, one organic, and one. Yeah, so I would definitely have to. It could be done. I think I might do it in the next one because I have more space. Trying to think of any tips. Yeah. So, if you go to a small nebula, you know, the ones that spawn the most ancient relics, you could probably set a ring of, or maybe a line across of stations with the cargo bay and just farm relics if you really wanted to. Alright, good morning. I'm trying to share any sort of Oops, I got out of here. Nothing new here. Oh, I better check because I know apparently you can't build any more generators right now because he's fixing a crashed desktop bug with it. I lost the turret there. This is low level. Actually, no, it's... Wait, is it? No. So the zone itself has leveled up to 24. It started out like 4 or 5. And the station itself has too. But it doesn't look like it changes the shop, in at least so far. Maybe it will. Maybe it's not high enough, but it doesn't look to change what they stock in the shop. Assuming anything big would change at level 24. The other thing I did, there it is. For anyone who doesn't notice, this used to be a pirate hideout. You can take them over, or you can scrap them, or whatever. One of the things to notice about these hideouts is saving game is 0. They cause 0, so you can take a hideout somewhere and it's not going to get attacked because there's no increase in aggression, at least according to this. So good place to stash items if you just want an item stash is to use one of these. And the other plus thing about it is you can, while you can attack I mean, if you've ever attacked one, you can only attack the shields from every side, but there's only one side that you can attack the hull from. So that gives it an advantage because the NPCs aren't quite that smart. So I got this guy being my central cargo hub, and in case all those other ones get destroyed, in theory, if everything else gets destroyed, all my stuff will stay in here, and since it's kind of 0 and I've yet to ever see them even attack it, it might save everything. Well, I mean, that would mean I'm on the map and still alive anyway, so... But even in the times when I'm over here, and then they spawn here and they come straight down this, they seem to just bypass it and try and go here. So it's almost like it almost seems like there's a certain amount of stealth in it too. What should I add to it? Do I need anything else? I guess I don't really need anything else, but that whole armor, because this is my storage and I don't want it going down on me. I guess I could add some, how much extra? I only got 10 extra, so I'd have to if I was gonna do it that way, I would do it this way. I would have parts drop, and oh, I can't because that's gonna cost 25. Okay, so that don't matter too much. Let's just add that for now, and I guess I can't. Oh wait, and then I can do that. Oh no, I can't. That's fine. Fine. Let's go here. The deliveries do change though, as you can see. But as I was talking, the trade equipment doesn't seem to really change. Granted, I haven't been looking too incredibly closely at it. Like I didn't start, writing things down and say, okay, this was here. Maybe it has. That's not something you generally see at like level 4 areas. But I could be wrong. I just haven't found anything that I want. Simple repair beam, let's scrap you. Oh, look. Ooh, 19. This is going to be a fairly larger one, but let's see. Points are spent. The points are spent. In some ways, I'm more worried about this, even though they, like, there's one turret there and two here. You know what would also be nice is a cumulative screen. Like right now, saving game, yes, right now, saving game. But right now, I can see this. I can see this is 1%, and then I can go over here and I can see this is 2%. But I'd like to have it 2%. Some screen that I could, you know, just see the cumulative value on. So I don't have to go 1-1, so I know that, you know, in this sector it's, you know, 8 or 10% per tick or whatever. But let's check the trait points. Do you have anything? Yes. There we go. 3 seconds. You don't have anything new. Some 3 on power plant. Let's do that with you. I may put a drone bay in that one. I don't have anything there. Here they come, weapon turrets. 3. I'm more worried about this one right now. He's been getting, come on. Hey, as you can see down here, there's damage numbers because they're getting hit by the guards. Ooh. Gotta watch out for that guy. Maybe. I guess maybe not. Let's bring him up here. Get out of my way, Alana. Aha! There you go. I hear firing, but we defeated it. Okay, so there we go. I'm just gonna leave that. Someone will show up and repair it because the minor allies are awesome. And let's see. The only thing I really got is the workshop, but that don't matter too much because ice is slow. Guess I could put more into or I could do that to collect more loot. Do I have a lot of aluminum? I thought I had aluminum selling. I don't. Let's sell all the Vulcan ammo because I don't use ammo. Let's go ahead and put aluminum up there, but I want to keep 50. Let's get rid of a lot of these energy cells. Let's keep 100 of those. Alright. Let's check out my ice plant. Do you have any more? I got this power plant now, so massive power generator. Yes, so I don't have to. I should be able to. Oh, no, wait, okay, there we go. Why not? Everything, that's cargo link, right? Shoot. Yeah. So, maybe I should do the smart thing. Yeah, let's do the smart thing and put some, let's go armor. This is gonna look pretty good. See, you still get plenty of those pirates coming through here, even when it's not an attack. That's why I kind of have an issue with the whole attack thing, compared to, well, what I found out now is the station defense mode, quote unquote, isn't really any different than standard mode. The only difference is you start out with all the stuff to start at a station. It really should be labeled as station start versus standard start. But the mechanics tend to work the same, apparently. Which I suppose might be a little bit of a translation issue, I guess. Although I don't know, the lead dev speaks good English. It's not his first language, but he speaks good English, so I don't know. I don't know if that counts, but alright, let's go check out here. This is where I plan on. Well, I planned on it. I'm not sure if I will anymore, but let's take a look. Gold, copper. I also found out you can have multiple. I gotta check that one again. Not on these ones. I guess I should have. You can have multiple resources on a single asteroid. But none of the ones in here, but like the asteroid to the east on that small map that I was just at, it's kind of like this, but the upper half has one set of resources and the lower half has a different set of resources. So you can have different resources on a single asteroid. And I don't mean like obviously you can have different resources and there's 3 there, but I mean different resource pools. So like, I'm gonna go check this one out. Let's see. Or I'm gonna wait till this guy and kill him. Who does that? I'm a small little ship. I warp in. I see a big ship with lots of guns. I attack it. So I got 2 pirate hideouts. 3. Let me think. I'm gonna have to think about how I want to set that up. Oh, this guy stole all the iridium. Sure. Oh well. I mean, technically he didn't, because I can always just put something up there. So I got blue crystals, gray ore, iron, nickel. Got, let's see what, red ore, copper, and gold. I got gray ore, nickel. Red ore, Oh, they're green ore. So I got all the ore types right in here. It's not as cramped. I got 3 different places I can use. I mean, I guess I could take these over too, I think, if I wanted to, but keep them around. So I initially looked at this as my second place because it had the very high and the very, because I was thinking that I needed to have the population to get money while you get repairs, which I think you do, but you apparently attract more population by building stuff. So now I kind of wonder what would happen if I chose like one of these, not that one obviously, but there's a couple of them like this one. I have to kill that guy. I don't think I can do that quite yet. But find one of these isolated ones that have nothing in them and just build up your own little, because you can build jump gates too. So I could, in theory, go here, build up jump gates and start connecting them places, which could be fun. I just don't know if would other places or other guys show up, even though it's like a low population. So let's see, was this none? Like, can I take a none population and turn it into an extremely high population? That sounds fun. I'm betting these none population ones are all mining rushes. Now, let's go find out. Go someplace I can save first. Okay. Okay, got it saved. So let's jump into one of these ones. You know, I know that's I died a long time ago to that one. I'm willing to bet that this is an asteroid rush as well. Asteroid rush. Let's go find out if I'm correct. Yep. It's dark and an asteroid rush. So. I wait for my. This is harder because you can't see them. No, 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 no. Not that it's easy in the first place. I could take a few hits and be alright. Alright, now I'm willing to bet this one isn't. No. A douchebag. Here, have a drone. Yeah, that's right. Take my mining buddies. Alright, time to kill them all. I'd take that base. You know, I might as well, since I'm here. No, don't kill it. Where's the side you can attack it from? Capture. Well, I don't know how many I have in here. Of course, I have 1 point. I do have a point. Let's just there. I don't want to. The downside is you can't do the broadcasting service, so you can't have a hangar that repairs. So you can't even have a market there, so you could have. So if I was gonna grab those three, one would be storage, I guess one would be a workshop, and the other would be a refinery. And then I'd have a big station in the middle, which would be the market. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and explore this place a little bit. And then decide whether I want to build the new place in first place I spotted or this place. The downside, this is already controlled by the alien dudes. Which endgame I'm going to turn and start killing them. Because, come on, they're aliens that are subjugating humanity. We can't stand for that. Death to the Xeno. Whoa, close call. Doesn't look like that has. Is it dark zone? I mean, it looks like it's a dark zone. No, it doesn't. It looks kind of in between, doesn't it? So, no, it's not a dark zone. I take it back. Come here, little bird. Yeah, come here. Hopefully he's a little bit more behaved. He has been. Usually he gets a little obnoxious and bratty, and then I gotta remind him that he's just a tiny little thing in which I could crush, and suddenly he's somewhat well behaved again. For a little bit anyways. Because I spoil you. What are you doing? You're looking like a little monster, like you're ready to... Here. We got 1, 2, 3 here. What's the minerals? I don't know if the mineral thing has any sort of... what do you call it? Effect on the large asteroids here. Particularly after they run out, because that's when you probably need the bonuses the most, is after you've mined them and you're kind of scraping the bottom. Although, what I could do also is, as long as there's asteroid fields there, because they eventually respawn, I believe, hope so, as you can build a station with a drone bay and a collector beam, and add the mining drones, and it'll just mine that. But that's something you probably have to be in zone for, probably. Anything, excuse me, anything neat that I can buy. I'm hoping to find that one sensor warp drive combo. I gotta figure out what the best yachts or shuttles are for my hangar stuff. Right, let's learn that. Let's learn that. Let's stash materials. Automated repair systems. I need to find the improved automated repair systems. This is what I need. Nuclear reactor. Get rid of that one because I can make that. Oh, red holocron for a space pilot. Can I equip that? Why not? Wait. Can I only... I can only do one at a time, can I? Not just one just one holocrons. Do I want to do... here, let's take a look. So I'm all the way up to 35 for the tech level. You know what? I'll stick with the tech level just because that's what I'm doing for now. So let's put that. Can I sell you these? Yeah, so the cannon ammo, the missile ammo. Okay. And then I realized I was making a mistake when I first looked at that. I was thinking I had to have 15 down here, because I need 15 for that, but I only need 10 for that, so I can easily get another one of these. Definitely going to get the combat one. I'm debating on whether I want this or not. Definitely want that. So I'm gonna have to. Oh, may have went a little far. And then simple repair beam. Asteroid field. Crystals. Simply minute. Yoink. Yep. I wasn't sure if that was within range or not. Not right now. Ow, don't bite. corner. Let's see. No other ones here. Let's turn. I'm not. I was thinking about 100%ing it, but let's just check these asteroids and move on. Yep. Okay, so let's see if the hideout has anything. This one does. So gray ore, gray ore, gray ore, gray ore. So this is just a pure gray ore area. Medium minerals. So while I think it'd be fun start a basin in one of these isolated zones, I don't think that's going to be the one. That's probably another mining rush one because there's no population. But then again, what's the mineral like? Like, I wonder if I can. Well, what is it without that rich? Now that one would be pretty good. It's controlled independent. Oh well, I think I'll stick to trying to get this one up. Even though this already has independence in there. So I guess the next what I want to do is I want to go there just because. And there are no debris field. Oh, there's one debris field. Okay, so let's go get that. Yes, I know, little bird. It's almost, well, it is kind of dinner time. He sits there and he raises a fuss about me making dinner. But what he really wants is he wants me to make dinner so he can steal food from me. He has a full dish of food that he will only touch in the most dire of circumstances. He wants my food. Not his food, my food. Very small nebulae. What is my tech level? 35 plus 2. That's probably another. I need a. I thought there was a way to get a scanner that will tell you that it's a mining rush. I need to get my level up with them so I can get their large reactors. No, well, let's work there just to get out of the dead zone. It's another Vengi base. Half this game is shopping. Can't use the thingies there. Automated, no. I need improved repair systems. Enduring mobile refinery. I'm not using a lot of refineries though. And ships. Alright, so let's go there. Because that should have relevant. Oh boy. Not a good debris field, but I'm worried about that boss. I don't think I can give. And not exactly completely built for combat just yet. At least not for the non-standard. Reminds me. Is my no, not loot finder. Improves scavenging. I need to go upgrade that. Although I should start killing some of the lower level bosses, because they are out there. Here's something I kind of recently noticed. Oops. This is a hidden debris field. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's part of the game. But they exist. In a lot of places you can see the junk. I mean, you can see the junk here and it's marked as a debris field, but you'll oftentimes see debris fields that aren't marked with a little sparkle. And you can only see it when you go over them and you see up on the top it says, you know, scavenge. It says V to scavenge. See, here's the other thing I would like, is something to do with these outside of just the expanding your fleet. Like maybe the turrets and your stations could use the crew. Let's scrap you, let's scrap you, let's scrap you. Scrap you. Already got one of you, so let's scrap you, let's scrap you. Get scrapped, fool. 2 debris fields. It said independent. Oh, wait a minute. It's weird. At least I think it's weird. I don't see many stations with the boss in there too. And stay out. Hey, any good ships? Nope. I mean, they probably do. Any ships that I want. Yeah. I'm glad that beeped at me like that, because it reminded me, because I would have forgotten that I wanted to upgrade my debris analyzer. So 100% scavenging mode. Weapons, anything good? No. Especially since you can build your own now, so. Let's see, is there anything good here? Third drone bay. Left. Let's go. I think I still got about 500,000 to go to be able to afford one of the capital ships. God, I hope this hasn't been too loud this whole time. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Alright. I know I could have just used the gate, but I'm lazy. Oh. Another I mean, remember. Oh, are you a unique one? You're a unique one. What do you do? A navigator? When assigned as a first officer, crew efficiency. No, I think my first officer is better. I could be wrong though. I don't claim to know all the mechanics of this game. Crew efficiency might be overpowered for all I know. Oh, hostile warping. I wonder if this is the only one they have. Okay. You know, instead of running around trying to find warp drive and the capital ships that I can't even afford yet, let's go back some of these other places and see if I can't You know, they need to, he need, I say they, but there's only one guy programming it, but it'd be nice to have better filters so I could just, you know, I can see when I hover over that there's a boss there, but it'd be nice if there was a filter that would show the bosses that you've discovered. That's like the smallest one. Not 12. Alright, well, let's go over here. Let's go around this way so I can hit a save, because bosses, you know, just because they're low level doesn't mean that you're gonna win. Okay, so he's 3 above. Hi. I mean, he hurts, but we win. Did I get anything cool from him? No, not really. I mean, ancient relics are always good, but very high, very poor mineral output, very low population. I could still build an economy out here. I have enough room. Okay. Nice. Come at me, bro. Anyways. Galaxy is a yacht. I need to figure out which one's the best for NPCs. Synthetic meat. Yeah, that can just stay out there. Alright. I guess now's the time to go back and defend my base. See, and as I was, my early complaints is, I know every time I go back to the base, I get to deal with a defense. It's, and it's not incredibly difficult. It's just that it's so methodical. It's so, I guess, is that the right word? Yeah, I guess that would be the best word for it. It seems too artificial, you know. I like it better when the ones that are just flying around kind of just show up while you're here, instead of, oh, there's a wave coming in. Oh, look, here's the guy now. He just kind of shows up. It's too arcadey. I guess that's the better word. You won't want to start using the lutifier on Punk. sure. Turret, turret. Mm-mm. Don't have anything. You. Drone parts, no traits. It's got the armor penetration on it. More or less. I'm not sure if that'll be a detriment or not to it. But if it's small stuff, I can take out small stuff with that. 500 range, that's great. Alright. See, it was an easy one, but it's still just annoying to deal with that every time you come back. And sometimes they're more powerful and more dangerous, but I need to read up on junk, because if I remember correctly, saving them up and destroying it with the janitor perk, the percentage is the same whether you do 1 or 100. You're just obviously going to see something when you do 100 more often than just 1, because you know that's just how it works. However, I believe I read or saw something that if you do it in folder stacks, you're more likely to get rarer items. Like the amount adds to the rarity, while the let's just deposit all anyways. So let's deposit the ludifier. And actually, I think at that point I'm going to go heat up some food real fast. Let's press G. Shouldn't be more in a couple minutes. I just gotta throw it in the microwave, so. All right. Got my calzone. Let it cool down. My little bird's trying to eat. Yeah, you gotta let it cool down too. You can't just start eating the corner. Woohoo, a million. Okay, so I'm gonna go take a look over here again. I like that ship kind of. That one's kind of cool too, the Aurora. Okie dokie. Let me see some things. Ships, anything new? No. Equipment. Granted, I don't think it would change over just the little bit that I've done, so. Do I? Hold on. I do have the medium station, so I can. Where's the advanced factory? Let's see. Guess it does everything factory does, but it 5 slots, 4 slots, 7 slots. Excuse me. What do you want me to do? So, purple large battery. That's pretty good. I know I'm working with huge batteries nowadays. Well, it's still not bad. Where do I need to go? It's not far, and it's a level appropriate scavenge area. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm allied with them now. I didn't even see that. I need to get allied with the miners so I can get their reactors. Let's see how far I'm away with them. Maybe I'll do that instead. Now, do I want to do the carbo expansion or the large battery? I don't want cooling. Let's do the cargo. Rapid, medium. Oops. Oh, look, it's another horizon. Equipment. That was a little bit loud, sorry. Good. Anything good? Anything good? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Alright, what is my reputation with the... I'm about 2,000 away. Asteroid field. Not much of a miner this time, which is unusual for me. I usually do mining in games like this, but I guess I wanted to do something a little bit different. So... independent... Oh. Well, let's go here and just do the prep work. Let's take over the last two, take out the hideouts. Because that will get me mining rep anyways. Spot. Oh, I need 27 construction. What am I at right now? Okay, hold on. I guess we're gonna wait on that. I mean, I guess I could start building things anyways. Now, I think I'd want the main station kind of in between the two jump gates, like right there. And then I go get that. And then I guess that one would be storage. Why not? Or maybe this one. I mean, I guess the distance doesn't matter. I guess it's just defendability. Now the hard part is going to be if I'm going to have everything kind of spread out, is defending everything. So this will definitely be the challenge. But I gotta wait till I am at 26 construction. Technology. Maximum fleet size. Oop. Pop. I hate how they just run at you like that. So I don't think they, like, I know there's ramming in there, but I don't, well, I have collision turned off, so I don't know if it works for them or not. All right, well, let's just go. Awesome problems. I wonder, let's go save. I don't know if I can take a station, even if it is level 7. I gotta kill these guys first. Oh, those guys are showing up. I wonder if they're going to attack that. You can only save games near friendly jump gates. Oops. I don't remember where I last saved, so well, we're gonna I can stay out of range. Ha 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 ha. All right. I guess I go get rid. Ridding the galaxy of pirates. Okay. So that's the next pirate area. What's my add ship mass? I don't want to be a fatter ship. All right. Can I save now? Yep. The purging has begun. You guys are pretty worth it. Okay. Might have been a problem. Oops. Okay, maybe not much of a problem. I saw the stars and I was thinking, they gotta be kind of tough, right? But I guess I was wrong. Joseph Walker has evolved. Oh, no, no, no. I've seen sci-fi movies. I know where this is headed. Where's the jettison button? Where's his name? What kind of things should I get? Nothing interesting. Just freedom from the pirates. Yarr. Clear this jump gate so I can save. Surprise! Alright, so let's take... There's that one. That's level 21. If they have a base, I'm not going to be able to do that. Wait, is this controlled? But they're being attacked, so maybe I go there and see if I can help. I think the last place that I can probably comfortably solo is this one. Maybe this one, I don't know. I'm still getting used to the differences in power and how because it's not really direct. Stop launching that blue crap at me. Oh. There you go. I wonder about point defense. Like I could I could put it on my middle, this one here, but that's the biggest gun I have, so I'm not sure I'd want to do a point defense on that one. I'll come back. Taste the rainbow. I'm not sure if I'm just so out of range or if there's some sort of bug going on for them not attacking me. Oh no, I saw something. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, doesn't look like... Yeah, there's no map in that one. So the next lowest would be the 14 there, at least within the close area. But I want to save before I, definitely before I go to a 14. So let's just go there. There we go. And then let's go find out if 14 is too much, because that's a little over double. Granted, that was definitely trivial, but still. Oh. Now, usually the stations are around planets. Oh, now he's eating his own food. That's what he does. He bothers me until I make my food so he can have a couple bites of my food, and then he goes off and he eats his own food. I think he's just doing it to keep me in line. Let's go. Yeah, don't peep at me. Still did a pretty good job at melting. Oh, these damn things. These dudes are oftentimes the bane of my existence. Out of there, Hannah. Okay. Whew. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of the carrier thing. Battleships have always been more my playstyle. Oh, I can do 14 pretty easily too. All right. So that's like all of them in a pretty good, except for that one. What's my inventory look like? I still got plenty of space. Let us go into the fray. So I would say right now, because they're a little further. I'm right there. Unless they're going in separate spots. I don't know if they do or not. Pretty sure these guys aren't these the guys, the Children of Terra? Or are they the tin heads, tin faces? Oh gosh, that's what I want to do. That guy kind of scares me. That's why he can just so much damage. Let's move you up to 30. Anything cool from them? I got a lot of junk from them, but Wait for my allies to show up quicker, so I feel I'm pretty confident that I could take it now. That hurt. Yeah, if I got closer and the rest of them end up firing me on with something similar, I would get toasted. I will wait for my allies. Or maybe not. It might be, at the very least, it'd be really close. I'll wait for these guys to hit it, and then I'll provide some fire support. Yeah, that's right. My homies are here. Now what? Oh, this looks like that's both the syndicate and the mining. Right. All right. People still shoot. Oh, he's got a... Or are they fighting among themselves? Oh. A little bit of friendly fire and they're just like, murder everyone. Alright, whatever. So now this whole mid area is pretty clean. Did that help my oh, no, not incredibly significantly. All right. Let's go take care of, there's gonna be a little attack here. See, that's all I got is a sensor relay and a hideout. And every time I jump in, you gotta deal with that. Minor annoyance, but it's still an annoyance. I don't have time for all these relics. I'm eating and waiting for an attack. Oh wait, how convenient. Yep. Alright guys, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just fly directly at me. Alright. So now... So I know the mining and stuff happens regardless of whether you're there. But what? I'm curious if I put like... Nah, I don't think it would. I'd be too overpowered if I'd be able to just put a whatchamacallit, a collection beam and go somewhere else and have them collect stuff. Granted, I could still do it and just stick around. I wonder what the distance, max distance for each beam would be. Like how many would I have to do? Oh well. Everything good? Nope. Nope. What about your region delivery? Anything good there? No. In fact, mine, no. Let's find Syndicate. Proxima are kind of, well, oh, they control the sector. Normally they don't, unless someone loses the sector that they're in. Let's go see if he's got some quests. Smash! I think I'm gonna find out if I can play a small ramming ship, if that's possible. What do you got? Nothing good there, nothing good. Well. 129 rep. What did these ones get? That's 200 rep for that. That's 200 rep for crystals, which I could pretty much spam at this point. How many green crystals do I have? I got a lot of green crystals. Oh, but it does. Look at this. Oh, there it is. All right. Like that out. Now I got to go find the place that was selling the large reactors, minor reactors. I believe somewhere out here. Oh, it could be in this one, but obviously this isn't a place I visited before. Nope. Anything else? I really want that improved one. Let's stash materials. I got so many things here. If I start scrapping them, it's just gonna... Maybe I should actually look to see what I got, so I don't run around being like, oh, I need one of these, and I have it in my plasma torpedo. Nuclear, laser, plating. Yeah. All right. Have I been here before? I have. So. Yeah. Not a place I've been. I just wanna buy some reactors. God. Can you just let me buy some reactors? Can you just let me buy some reactors? No? Good jerk. You have anything else though? No. Huh. A bunch of jerks. Bam! You get for being jerks. Perfect parallel park. No! Ooh, an Enduri. Oh, I want an Enduri huge battery. Those are the best batteries, right? Let me take a look at my cheat sheet. Yeah. Andoran huge batteries are the best one. Or Andoran any batteries. And then Miner's Reactor is almost the best. Second to best. Second to best. I'm not going to be allying with the aliens, so I probably won't be able to get those. Anyways. Alright, did I look at the ships? Bobby. Is this anything good? Ivy? No, it's max. Wait, let's see. Acceleration is almost last compared to the capital mark drives, but the top speed is the best with the pirate, so we'll keep the pirate one. Local. Oh, there's another mining system in the system. Okay, let's do it. Maybe they're selling something good. Oh no, it's a mining station. It always throws me for a loop because they're the mining company, but it's a mining station. So I keep thinking, oh, the mining station. It's just one of these stations that don't have anything. Oh well, a little bit of money and some free rep. Some more. Oh, because I allied with them, I can see where they are now. That's why. Which is good, because now I get to go, I'm gonna gamble and say... Aha! I gamble and win. Nope. No. Hmm. Hmm. I gotta look for one that was explored. That's where it just came from, right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't care about pirates. Ah ha ha ha. Aha, finally. Alright, so I got 4 of them. Plus this one. I think I'll just... It's gonna be a lot of money. And if I'm remembering right, they scale better. Yeah, so at the end they're... Except for the Vengi large reactor, they're more than anything else. Alright. Scrap you, and scrap you too. Scrap you. We'll hold into that one. We'll deposit you because you're not in the station. Yeah. Okay. Scrap. 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 Sensor amplifier. I got a Mark III. Scrap. Let's deposit you. Heavyweight. Space 1, Space 2. You know, I guess I'll hold on to that because that would. The only reason I'd need this is for. Are there even abandoned ships this size or not? I don't know. Learn, stash materials. Let's sell all the ammo because I don't use that kind of ammo. And let's sell all the iron because you guys will buy iron. Let's let's go and scrap. You know what? Scrap you. So scrap you and scrap you too. Unequip. 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 Equip. 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 Alright. And upgrade. Upgrade. Upgrade and upgrade. Let's get them all to blue. At 167. Literally now. 72. Alright. You know, I might as well, because these are practically the end game. Can I? Like, oh no, there's... I was wondering if I could scrap enough of them and learn it. Oh, they're off because... And I can turn that on and still have plenty. In fact, I may eventually just take down some of those, Anyways, so I have those. What do you want for regional? Maybe is plasma, large lateral thrusters Mark 3. I am interested. Or do you want me to go practically next door? And again, nah, I like my repair efficiencies. Plasma cannon. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the large lateral thrusters. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I was running into a base. Oh, no, I am running into a base. Go away. Go away. I don't have time for your bullshit. Damn. Ah. No. 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 Nope. So now what I'm looking for is either possibly Andorian huge, right? Ardorian. Ardonian. I've been watching too much Star Wars. Andorian. Or is that Star Trek? Who knows? Ardonian. I'm looking for large Ardonian batteries and the improved repair, which is like double from the repair thing that I'm using. And then possibly if I run into it, the combo jump drive and scanner. Although that one seems to be a very unlikely one to find out. So, alright, so large lateral thrusters. 43 and 54, but that's 61. Burning power. If I'm going to keep one, I might as well unequip carrier ship for. Oh yeah, okay. Look, my buddy here's carrying me. Let's look at what I got for. Still don't know if I want that. I don't know how. Do I want more hull points, or do I want more weapons? I don't really care about mining right now. I didn't realize they had expensive. 10% of them. Although I suppose that could be pretty handy. All skill bonuses. So maybe get 11 in this. I don't know. One DPS per second for weapon. You know what? Let's get a little more armor. There's something else I was gonna do, but then I just lost my train of thought. I probably didn't even have to move to catch that. Alright, oh right, the lateral thrusters. That's right. Unequip. Equip. Oh, those are Mark II and that's a Mark. Oh, they're both Mark II. Yeah, no, I did that right. Like there was something I was gonna do. Scavenger scanner. Amplifier. Metal computers all the way up. I don't know what this just gives me discount on trade goods. Care about that. Care about that. Automatic targeting for drones. And weapon damage for drones. Combat mod. Atatomonominous. Atatomonominous. Thermometus. I suppose I should just. This is the boring part of the game for people watching, I suppose, if anyone makes it this far. It's the decision making. Now I'm looking at a spreadsheet because I'm like that, and I forgot what I was going to look at for the spreadsheet too. Oh right, I wanted to look at prices. How much is that going to cost me? That's going to be 1.7 million. Well, the Titan is 1.2. It's going to be one of the two, and it's hard. It's really hard to decide. Let's open both these up here. So with the Dreadnought, or with the Titan, I get +4 weapon size damage bonus. Which is nice. An extra ship enhancement slot, which I haven't even touched on this one yet. And then for 4 of the turrets, I get +50 weapon range and speed. Now in the Artemis, 1, 2, 3, 4. I essentially got 5 broadside on the Titan, while on the Artemis I only get, 5 on each side, so 10 broadside, while I get 6 total. But they're heavier. And then I get crew efficiency, 2 slots. And the medium forward facing guns, 3 separate barrel. Oh. I like the look of the Artemis, but I think I'm going to go with the Titan. Where's the Titan? What is the drones? Anger. See, I want to figure out what free equipment space means. Like, does that mean that I can hold 6 drones and it doesn't count towards my cargo space? That's what it seems like to me. And then again, I got 260 cargo on, 220 on the Titan. So if I had a little bit of drone parts, which where the drone parts are 0.5 each, which isn't a lot. I just got a lot of drones there. But then again, Artemis, but with this Titan I could put those 2 as point defense and not have to worry about drones and crap. Alright. I think I'm gonna go for the Titan instead of the Artemis. Although I do want to check on something. Add and then see, what is it? What does automatic targeting do on a turret? Does that mean they don't need gunners? That doesn't seem like it would be. Now, we'll stick with getting the Titan. So, what is my... How much crap do I have on me? I keep going back in. I have... You know, I could have just looked up here. One days I'll remember that I can look up here and find out how much junk I have in me. But that today is not today. Today I will continue to look and open things up again. So now, I guess I'll go find... What is this? Yellow, yellow. I guess I go to places that don't have the circle and hope that it's not enemy controlled. Into preferred. Nope, not what I wanted. Because that actually... no, I don't want to search around for the Verning. Okay, so next let's go up here. It's a small one, so I don't have to dig around. Well, at least it's a small one, so I can go find... No, I'm not chasing after that. See, I wish there was a bigger version of this ship. Like, I like the looks of this ship. Okay. I didn't see anybody. Steel! 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 Oh, Andorian huge batteries. Ardonian. I'm just gonna call him Andorian from now on. Okay, how many huge I have 2 and 1 large. So that's 10. Shush. So wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so 10 8. So I got a total of 28 spaces in there. What's the number? No, just shut up. Power. So how huge is the difference? That's almost double. Ow. So if I get... Well, these are just large batteries too. What am I doing? So let's just get 2 of the huge batteries. Right. 1, 2. Right. Let's get rid of those. It's just those 2, and then holy crap. And then upgrade and upgrade. Holy delicious power. More power, sir. Scrap. 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 Now I can build them. I don't need them anymore. Oh, that was a fortuitous turn of events, I must say. Now, I don't know if these can drop or not. That'd be great if you could. But then again, since that's attached, I'm going to say it's probably not. You probably have to be friendly with them. So, I got my power all sorted. I got my movement all sorted. And why am I getting... It's like I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Why am I getting influence? Weird. Okay. Warp. civilian station, just what I was looking for. Hey, stop it, little bird. Stop it. Nemo Warlock. So now I just need, or want, the improved repair systems, and I'll have to figure out the weapons a little bit more. Ammo. That's just a large battery. And let's see what else. I have the Dio Sweeper Drive, that's what it's called. And the Nodolo's Warp Mod, but that's a drop, so I don't shop for that one. And then I need just a little bit more money for the Titan. I essentially got the plating that I want. Can't really do better with those shield generators. Because I'm not going to ally with the Vernergi. Oh, the sector leveled up. I guess they just kind of do it. I wonder why, actually. Improved. It doesn't say anything extra about this improved. I should look on the wiki, maybe there's something there. Kitchen sink. Okay. I got the highest and asteroid analyzer. Optomic computer, but that's a drop that I gotta get. I got the combat mod, Nodolo's combat mod. I got highest debris analyzer, the highest. There's one of them I don't have the highest of. What is it? Oh, hanger. No, I guess I do have all 3.0s. Loot filter, no, because I'm not going to use that yet. Consortium AI. Special reward for choosing, oh. I gotta choose a quest or something. I got the PMC collection beam. I don't really need the refinery because I could use the attack drone bay, or defense. 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 Yes, little bird, stop it. I didn't buy any snacks. Damn it. What was I looking for? Equipment. Improved repair. Holocrons. Collection beam. Full reinforcements. Regulatory for no. Maybe it will be looped under armor. No. Reactors, batteries, scanners. Over. Okay, let's just look for repair systems. I just want to make sure that this okay, well, it doesn't say anything about any special needs for it. I just gotta find it. And since it's not factionalized, then I can just get anything. In theory. Everything is in theory here. I don't know what I'm doing. got some debris field. Yeah. 99% of the time they're right over the planet. No, I don't see it anywhere. Oops. No. There's 18. No. There's a factories in here. Anything cool? Plasma torpedoes. Now, oh god, he's evolved. Well, I think the rest of it, I'm just gonna go shopping some, try and find a Titan. Maybe I'll have enough by the time I get Titan. So maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll pop back up with the Titan and hopefully have it outfitted. So I think 2 hours is enough.